This is the plaintiff, Laura Romaine. She says she was walking her dog on the same road she's always walked on for the past 8 years when all of a sudden, like a bullet out of a gun, she sees the defendant's dog coming at them. The beast grabbed her dog and just started chewing on him. She ended up getting bitten, as did her dog, and the defendant refuses to take responsibility. She's tired of playing games with the woman and is simply suing for what she's owed, $1,649.75. This is the defendant, Brooke Mills. She says her dog and the plaintiff's dog got into a little scuffle. There was a tooth found at the scene, and it was the plaintiff's dog's tooth, proving he was the aggressor. She would be happy to pay a vet bill for the dog if it was hurt, but it wasn't, so she owes nothing. She's accused of a canine confrontation.
All right, Laura Romaine?
Yes.
You are suing Brooke Mills for $1,649.75 in vet bills and medical bills for you as a result of what you say is Ms. Mills' negligence in allowing her pit bull to run loose. Tell me what happened, according to you.
Last August, I was taking my Shih Tzu, and I have some pictures. I thought you'd like to see my Shih Tzu. Taking my Shih Tzu, Mishak, for a walk. And we were walking in the middle of the street. We were doing nothing. He wasn't barking. He wasn't going to the bathroom. He wasn't on their property. And out of nowhere, there's a gate there that you can see in one of the pictures. From that property, pit bull mix, I guess, I read on the report, it's a pit bull mix, came flying out like a bullet, went straight for my dog, and started chewing on him like he was a piece of meat. And I got down because I was terrified. The only thing I think of is that he was going to kill my dog right in front of me. And I got down and started pulling on the dog, thinking I have to keep this dog away from my dog's neck. My dog was on a leash. That dog just came out from nowhere. I tried to keep I did a good job of keeping the dog away from my dog's neck or having any serious damage, but in the battle, I got my hand too close to his mouth and got bit and pulled my hand out of his mouth, and I got bit on the arm because my dog was turning around trying to fight against the pit bull, and I was between them. And I was...
What were you thinking?
I was thinking, he's going to kill the dog in front of me.
You weren't thinking he might kill me?
No, because this is my baby. I dress him up for Halloween and Christmas, and he gives Christmas presents to the little girls on the streets.
Who are you?
I'm the son.
He's the son. And this is my baby.
Who is that other gentleman?
I just love you.
You just love me. Did you pick him up on the street, or is he with you?
Yes.
Oh, my Lord. Okay, so go on.
Well, I was screaming, and two people came out of their house. I don't know if it was her mother and son. That's what I was, a mother and the mother's son, maybe her brother.
Who was it? Do you know? You now know?
It was my little brother and my mom.
Okay, and who is this lady?
This is my mom.
Okay, come on up. They come out of the house.
They came out of the house, and the little boy, I don't know how old he is, 11, 12, he came over and tried to pull the dog to no avail.
Oh, my goodness.
And there were another house that crossed the street from there where a man came out who's around 30-ish or so, very big and strong, and he came and started pulling on the dog. Okay, but all that did was stretch the skin. So he took his hands and put it around the neck of the dog and squeezed until the dog let go. And he stood there with it. He stood there with it, was standing on its hind legs.
I want that guy's number.
Like, oh yeah, believe me.
I want the guy's number who's that brave to
take the pin. He's standing there.
No, but I mean, choking him like that, like of all things.
Oh, and so I stood there, and then I really didn't pay attention. It was that time, at that point I realized, because I said, what kind of dog is that? And they said it was a pit bull. I guess it's a pit bull mix. And I was like, it's a pit bull? I was just, I was just really, really upset. And I don't know what happened to the pit bull after that, because I looked at my dog. He was covered with blood. It was my blood. I didn't know if it was my blood or his blood. It ended up being all my blood from my finger. And
you took the dog to the vet.
He took the dog to the vet.
You went to the emergency room.
I went in an ambulance to the emergency room.
Okay, and what was wrong with you?
There's a picture of my finger in that pile there. The X on the one picture shows where the attack took place. The pictures of the finger.
Oh, maybe sick.
Yeah.
Did you see this? Did you get the pictures?
No.
Yeah.
I saw it in person.
You saw it in person?
Yes.
I know it almost looks worse when it's cleaned. and stitched. Go ahead and show that to them.
And that was from my dog, because I was in the middle, so he was turning around doing this, and he was biting my arm while...
Okay. All right, and do you have the medical bills that you incurred and the vet bills? What was wrong with your dog, by the way?
I did really good. He got superficial injuries. The vet said, well, you want to say what the vet said?
The vet said he was lucky that the dog pulled on his skin and didn't get into his organs.
Well, that's because he had,
he just had
100 and some pounds pulling out.
You can see the little
what
scars,
happened?
but
you were at work, right?
No,
Or you
I
were
was.
somewhere else?
Yeah, I was out with my
By
husband.
the time you came, things had already happened?
Yeah,
Okay,
by the
what
time
happened?
I came, the street
What
was full.
happened?
Well, my son had went and opened the door to let...
Your son?
Yes.
Okay.
Which
That's,
her
I'm
little
sorry,
brother.
who is that in relation to you?
My little brother.
Your little brother, oh, okay,
Yes.
go ahead.
Well, he opened up the slider to let the dog back in, and then...
Wait, who had let the dog out?
He had.
Okay, out into the street?
No.
Into
We
the
have a fenced
backyard?
yard.
You have a fenced
It was
yard.
fenced yard,
Okay.
and with a gate, and it was closed. But
Okay.
and at that point, he yelled. He called his name, and I could hear the tone in
What's
his
the
voice.
dog's name?
Priest. And so.
I don't even want, as
I
a
went
practicing
out.
Roman Catholic, I really don't want to know, okay? Go ahead.
So we went out, and
Is the dog a pit bull? Pit bull mix?
He's a pit bull mix.
Okay, go on.
we both ran down there, and of course Clay probably got there before I did, and so he then went, and I went to pull Priest off, and I noticed that Priest was trying to mount her dog.
So I have a question about pit bulls. Are pit bulls just inherently too aggressive?
I think personally I don't like pit bulls. I know.
Are they too aggressive?
Yeah, I think they are.
Everybody believe that? Too aggressive?
Yeah,
Are they?
yes.
A lot of people here say it's not the pit bull, it's the owner.
Too aggressive, absolutely.
Why do you say that? I mean, why is it a pit bull that it's...
Probably because my husband's a paramedic and he goes on quite a few dog bite calls. And then
A lot of pit bulls?
Absolutely.
Okay, that was interesting. That was interesting, going inside the courtroom.
So he did have a hold of her dog at the street. The way it is, it's like at an incline. So it was really hard to get a hold of him.
What happened? How did the dog get out?
That's the story.
That's
I
the
don't know,
mystery.
because when we ran down, the gate was closed. There is no place around in the yard.
But we know the dog got out because you saw the
Correct,
dog out.
correct.
So how did the
Yeah.
dog get out? You haven't figured it out?
No.
You better figure it out.
Yeah.
How many times has the dog gotten out before?
That's the first time.
first time.
And the only time.
Yeah.
Well, how did the dog get out?
We have no idea.
We don't have. When we went down, I asked Clayton when we ran. I said, "Was the gate closed?" Because he got downstairs
Clearly not.
before.
Clearly
He
the
said
gate couldn't have been closed.
Well, he said it was
He
closed.
said it was.
He said
Well,
it was
he's
closed.
12.
Well,
I mean,
true. Well,
You know
that's
what
what
I mean?
he said.
I've had those in my house. So perhaps not. Perhaps it wasn't closed all the way. Perhaps it wasn't fully latched. Is it one of those latch?
Correct. That's
the
what we're
U
thinking.
that goes
Yes.
down.
Yes.
But you got to make sure that if you have any dog, but particularly a dog that apparently wants a girlfriend, and there's this kind of, it's funny, but it's not funny because in the end of the
I know.
day, she ended up getting bitten. That's a nasty bite that she got, and a lot of medical bills over it. So you got to figure out how you're going to have a more secure gate. What have you done to remedy that problem since then?
Every time before we let any dog out, we do check to make sure that the gate is secure.
Yeah, that's not going to work because you got a 12-year-old in the house. I don't know. Maybe you need to put a better lock. I don't know what the answer is. I wish I would have a case where a poodle got out and was getting sued, but I don't.
Yeah.
Almost every case I have is a pit bull owner. I won't even say pit bull because a dog's a dog. The dog does what's natural to the dog. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's the owner that's the problem. That's why the dog isn't going to be sitting here paying out some bills. Mm-hmm. Because the dog is being the dog. You've got to make sure that this dog is secured in a way that it doesn't get out, because look at everything that happened as a result of it. Mm-hmm. Now, when you go out there and you talk to her, what's the story? Like, what happened?
Well, we're at the moment, we're in the heat of the battle. The neighbor, he was trying to get back up to the dog, and she was holding her dog by the face, and her dog was biting her. And so then eventually the neighbor, that's when he grabbed him around the neck, was when he lifted him up in the air and he said, "If I had a gun, I would kill you right now."
The neighbor said that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Now, is this neighbor a friend of yours?
No,
He used to be.
Used to be.
Yeah, but his daughter likes to torment our son, my son. So
She's a bully.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
So
we
that-
don't-
but that's neither here
I
nor
just
there.
meant, were you on good terms with him? Why is he so mad at your dog? Has your dog gotten out before?
No.
Okay. So, I mean, what is your defense? Her own dog bit her?
That's what I was told happened. And then once the report was sent out that it was a pit bull mix, then all of a sudden there was paperwork sent to me saying she was sure that my dog bit her.
Okay. Do you know which dog bit your finger?
I pulled my hand out of its mouth.
Okay. I would like to be very clear to the two of you, because both of you have spent an awful lot of time trying to figure out which of the two dogs bit. I don't care. I don't care which dog bit. There are two dogs. There's a situation. The situation's because your dog got out. The situation wouldn't have occurred if your dog hadn't gotten out. So I don't care if her own dog bit her finger. It doesn't matter to me. It's still going to be the fault of the owner that somehow didn't have a secure situation, which the law requires, and that their dog breached their security system and got out into the street to create the ambiance of the romantic encounter it was trying to have, which resulted in how many stitches to your finger?
Not that many, because they don't stitch dog bites very much.
Oh, it looks
so
awful.
Yes.
Oh, it looks awful. I don't want to look at it anymore. All right. So this is something that your side is responsible for. And I'm finding in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of $1,649.75, plus, of course, your court costs. Good luck, folks.
Thank you.
So the plaintiff has collected here after Judge Million's decision. What's your feeling?
I guess it's fair.
You guys
I mean,
so?
and I can't really,
What if it had been a kid the dog went after?
My dog has never bit a person ever. So that's really like she said, it doesn't matter who bit who. Dogs do what they do. My dog has been around my little brother since he was 5. If it was an issue, then he would have never been around a child.
That's your answer?
That's my answer.
Okay, right down there. All right, good luck. What's to prevent this from ever happening again, you think?
I don't walk on the street anymore.
That's too bad.
I know it is. It really is a shame because I really enjoyed it. It was a nice little walk.
Does it bother you that they don't seem to really take responsibility
Yes, it
for
does, because yes, sometimes dogs haven't bitten before, but that doesn't mean they won't. All dogs bite. Eventually, somebody, if they get angry, but this dog just for no provocation went after my dog like it was a piece of meat.
They don't bite until they do.
That's right.
Yeah. Harvey?
Okay, in most states, when a dog bites a person, there is automatic liability. The excuses don't matter. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.